Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and it's time to do our race preview or reviewing, not previewing, we're reviewing. Yeah, it's time. Alright. Of course, this is the Quaker State 400% by Walmart race review from Atlanta, and it was a good one. We had the track falling apart. We had Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch racing each other for the win. It was a spicy race, so let's take a look at the race results. Stage 1 was won by Kyle Busch, followed by Kurt Busch. Stage 2 was flipped of that, Kurt Busch beating Kyle Busch. We get to the race finish. Kurt Busch got the win, which puts him to the playoffs. He was 16th in the standings, so now he will be 12th, as he's the next driver to get a race win. Kyle Busch came in second. A little bit of problems there maybe with Ross Chastain. It's, of course, his comment saying, shows you what kind of driver he is, where Ross Chastain did a little bit of a block there on Kyle Busch, and then gave Kurt Busch a push, of course, his teammate, so you'd expect that to be a thing. Teammates kind of help each other out a little bit. You excited to be in the video? Come here. You excited? How do you feel? How do you feel about the video? Yeah? Nice. She's excited to be here, of course. Thrilled to be in this video. So let's look at some of these other race results, though, as we sort of continue along here. Martin Truex in third, Alex Bowman fourth, Ryan Blaney, of course, the winner in Atlanta in the spring. He got fifth. Tyler Reddick in sixth, Chase Elliott seventh, Christopher Bell in eighth, Matt DiBenedetto in 10th, and Brad Keselowski in 10th. So, as we look now at the playoff standings, Kurt Busch, of course, in with that win is big. Of course, that shakes things up a little bit at the cutoff line, where we're going to see very, very big gap between Tyler Reddick and Chris Buescher. So it's going to make things a little bit more, I want to say a little less interesting, maybe a little bit more required wins for some of these drivers in the next few races, as that gap there is pretty big because it's more than a race gap. But a bad race or two from some of these drivers, and we'll have the field right back in it. So I believe, I mean, looking at the points, I'm pretty sure Denny Hamlin is also locked in. He's plus 350. So I'm assuming he's in because there's only 5 races left. 60 times 5 is 300. So you would assume that he's going to be in. But overall, a good battle to sort of end off that era of Atlanta. Of course, we're getting a reconfigured track for next year, so should be interesting. And yeah, this playoff race, as much as I'm not a big fan of the playoffs, with only a few spots left, Kevin Harvick, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, pretty much the only drivers not locked in. It's going to be an interesting little section there. If those drivers have a bad race or two, some other winners. Because, again, we got some wild races coming up. You got to think, if I'm going to read these tracks now to end off the regular season, New Hampshire next week is a pretty standard track. But then we go to Watkins Glen and Indianapolis road course back-to-back weeks on some road courses. Of course, one of those never raced in the Cup Series. Michigan's a little more traditional. And then, of course, Daytona wild card race, which we saw put Michael McDowell into the playoffs in February. So, you know, a driver that you didn't expect to be there like Michael McDowell is in from that win. I mean, you can get another wild driver like that. I mean, there's a bunch of these guys on the outside. Ricky Stenhouse, Bubba Wallace, Matt DiBenedetto. Any of those could win. Put themselves into the playoffs. So, you never know. Overall, though, Atlanta was a pretty good race. But now we're going to take a look at my prediction, of course, of Kyle Larson winning. Because he won, or almost won last time. So where did he finish in this race? No, we had a little bit of an issue. Speeding on pit road. That was his issue. Kyle Larson got 18, so didn't necessarily kill it there. But either way, that is our race review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.